The reason why they do this, like we said, is to control economic growth and sometimes slow down or either speed up the economy. Now, the way they do this is through the interest rate. Now, a lot of people know interest rates in relation to mortgages, but they don't realize that they affect a lot more other things. They affect how businesses borrow money. They affect how individuals borrow money. They affect if people are more aggressive or less aggressive with investments. So, what the Fed does is they say, look, the economy's too hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the interest rates because the way the economy works is that if somebody says, I want to borrow $1 million to start a business, and they look at the interest rate and say, well, it's only 2% right now. That's a great deal. I'm going to make at least 10%, 20% on the business so that the margins are high, so I'm going to take as much money as I possibly can. It makes sense in that environment. Now, once the interest rates start going up, the same business loan may be 12, 13, 14%. Now, the average business service or product makes about 20% ROI. So on, if you're looking at that, you're like, well, it's 13, 12, 13, 14% to borrow this money. I'm only going to make 20% back on it. The margins are too low. You're less likely to borrow money. Therefore, there's less likely economic growth, less likely to be economic stimulants. People start pulling back.